you ever get a build plate like this where it's relatively hard to get those little support layers or that very first layer off of a build plate? And if you just keep on using these little guys, you end up scratching your build plate and eventually ruining it. I'm going to show you kind of a quick way to possibly do that, because honestly right now I just don't have the man hours to deal with it, but I have the machine time. So I went in here to Bambu, right clicked, went to add primitive, and we're going to add a cylinder here, so I only need one. I'm going to take this cylinder and we're going to make it as big as that little area where everything is held up. I'm going to turn off uniform scale. We're going to make it 2 millimeters thick, and then that's going to give us a nice little cleaning plate, as I like to call it. So this will adhere to those pieces that are on there and give us enough thickness and surface that it should come out together with itself and then be removed. So I'm going to do a high wall height, and then we're going to want the thing's solid, so we'll just do like 11 top shells, and then boom, it's going to make us a big piece like this. That'll be nice and solid, take an hour and a half, and that should remove all of our pieces on the bottom of this one, so that we don't have to remove each individual one. We can just pull this off and it'll pull the rest with it. So we'll give this a shot. Obviously this is doing a big brim. I'm going to go ahead and let it, because the brims always come off without issue with this material. And I am gonna run so the material that was stuck on there was a polycarbonate carbon fiber. I'm gonna run a polycarbonate polycarbonate FR, which is fire resistant, over top of it, just because that's what's loaded in the printer. So we'll see how this comes out. Oh yeah, and one quick tip: if you're gonna do this, you might turn auto bed leveling off. Unfortunately on this one I did change the bed with another printer, so it has a small surface on the back side of the bed. So I'm going to leave auto leveling on and make sure it doesn't fail. But generally, as long as you didn't change your build plate's thickness, you're going to want to leave this off. That way it really digs the nozzle into the old filament. But I don't think we'll have an issue, so we'll just go ahead and send it as is. Alright, moment of truth. Now, I did have the leveling procedure failed. So if you are going to do this, you're going to have to turn off the leveling procedure, because it'll hit the parts. But oh, look at that. All the parts are stuck to the same material, and this was a really good contrast, being white on black. So you can see all the little bits, even the really small ones. Yeah, it essentially cleaned the plate. So that plate is relatively clean and ready to go. We do have some scars and whatnot from cleaning it before. That was actually a different business partner of mine. But on these Bambus, I have never once replaced the plate. I just keep running them until, it just looks absolutely destroyed or not. But this is still completely fine. So yeah, if you ever have issues trying to remove some prints, consider doing that. That was an hour and 40 minutes of a print. Probably could have done it with a smaller print, but it picked up all those parts and saved me from having to spend 30 or 40 minutes myself trying to clean those off and potentially scraping and doing more things like that. So that's what I wanted to try to avoid, and we were able to do that. So anyways guys, pro tip there. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.